Hello guys, this is Teacher Seppi. I will be going to present my concepts or my videos like this one. I'll be going to discuss concepts, and then after that, I'll be going to present questions or real test questions that will come out in the test. So something like almost like that. I mean, almost the same. Okay, ayun siya. So, let's start with this. I'll be going to present grammar like this way. All the usage, correct usage and stuff. This will be used in civil service and let general educations. Okay, so let's start with this. Is are. Okay, to be verbs. This is used in a positive sentences. Usually the patterns goes this way. Okay, so I am or I'm. For short form, we say I'm. He, she, it, or any singular subject always takes is, okay? Like, he is or his, the short form, or she is, and or she's in the short form, and it is. Or if it's like singular subject like Tom, John, Mary, like that, it takes is, okay? Second part we have here, we, you, they, and that is with are. Okay, or the short form for we are, we say were, you are, we say your, and they are, we say their. Okay, so ganun yung positive sentence niya. Now, when you say positive, of course, example, like I am a Filipino. Okay, he is a Korean. Okay, she is on vacation right now. Okay, so you would say that way. Next one, how do we form the negative? When say negative, there is always this the word not. Okay, so we say I am not, or the short form we say I'm not. He is not or he isn't. He's not or he isn't. She is not. She is. The short form is she's not or she isn't. Okay, as you can see here on the table, it is not, it's not, or it isn't for singular subjects. Okay, or shall I say Tom, John, Mary, like that, with noun subjects. We, you, they, we use are not. Okay, the negative not. So we're not or we aren't, you are not or you aren't, or they are not or they aren't. Okay, so that is just like the negatives. Like, shall I say they are not here in the Philippines. Okay, or they aren't here in the Philippines. So that's how you're gonna say it. In the short form, in the right side of the table, or rightmost column, you can just choose between these two, okay, presented here. Okay, now, how do we make questions with this kind of sentences? Like, if the positive sentence, like I am, he, she, it is, and we, you, they are, when we make questions, we just have to interchange these am, is, are, or the be verbs with the subjects I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Okay, so as you can see here in the left part, the table on the left part is presenting a, what's this, a positive sentence or positive sentence patterns, whereas in the right part we have here presenting, we have this patterns presenting question sentences with these positive forms. Okay, so we say I am, the question form is am I. Okay, it says I am a Filipino. Am I a Filipino? Like that. Okay, and the other one is he, she, it is. So we say is he, is she, is it. Okay, that's how we present questions. Examples. We have here, I'm 32 years old and my sister is 23. So I'm or I am and sister is. Okay, so sister is a noun subject. So my sister is 23. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. You're late again. Okay, so that's how we use them. Those people aren't Canadian. They are Australians. Okay, so that's how we use them. Tom isn't, or singular subject, Tom isn't. Okay, Tom isn't interested in politics. He's interested in music. Okay, so let's go to real test question. Number 1, example. My brother knows how to fly an airplane. He blank a pilot. Okay, so the subject here is he, so it must always be, it must, since this one is a positive sentence, he blank a pilot, so it is. Okay, he is a pilot. Next one. One of the best students in the school, blank my friend. Okay, so the subject here is just actually a matter of identifying the subject. Okay, so if you know how to identify subject or a subject in the sentence, there will be no problem with you determining or identifying the verb or the correct form of the verb. Okay, our subject here is not the students, because students here is object of the preposition of, and it does not affect the subject verb agreement. Okay, so our subject here is one, and one is singular, and that can be he, she, it, right? Anyway, this is this is a person, so it can only be he or she, because we don't know the gender of the subject. Okay, so since it's he or she and it's positive sentence, this is not negative or a question sentence, so this is a positive he or she, so it is followed with is. Okay, so one of the best students in the school is my friend, so that's letter A. Next one, each of the members of the group, okay, blank likely to receive awards. Okay, so again, identifying the subjects really matters here. Okay, so you have, when you identify the subjects, it's not the subject here is not members, okay, or group, although they are nouns, but they're just object of the prepositions of, right? Group is as object of the preposition of, the same as members, which is object of the preposition of, and that does not affect the subject verb agreement. Our subject here is each, and that is singular, so each members, or each of the members. Okay, so here one member, so it can be or he or she, so it's singular, so it must be followed with is. Okay, so that's letter A. Next, 1/4 of the country's soldiers blank in the war-torn area. Okay, so in the subject verb agreement, with the usage of am, is, are, as I've told you, you must know how to identify the subject. Okay, now, the real subject here is soldiers. But the thing is, there is this, what we call, a real subject here is 1/4. I'm sorry. Now, when you are going to meet this kind of question, like the subject is fraction form, you always have to take note of the noun after the fraction. Okay, so 1/4, and then the noun after the fraction 1/4 is soldiers, which is object of the preposition of. You always have to take note of that, because sometimes in fraction form, sometimes the noun after it, the object of the preposition of, can be a non-count noun, and here soldiers is a count noun, so that means 1/4 of these soldiers means plural. Okay, so this is a plural subject, like 1/4 of the country's soldiers. So 1/4, how, like shall we say the country has a total of 4 million soldiers, so 1 million of them, which is 1/4 of the 4 million, are in the war-torn area. Okay, so that's plural. Now, if you're gonna change soldiers with, like, shall we say 1/4 of the sugar. Okay, sugar is a non-count noun, so it must take a singular verb. Okay, so always remember that. I'll be discussing the subject verb agreement soon. Just this one first with is, are, the basic. Okay, so 1/4 of the soldiers. Soldiers is plural, although it's object of the preposition, but when you have the fraction form as subject of the sentence, you always have to take note of the noun after it, or the object of the preposition after it. Okay, or the noun. Okay, so here the answer is letter C. 1/4 of the soldiers is plural, but when you say 1/4 of the sugar or water and stuff like that, it's singular. Okay, if after the remember this always, is after the fraction, if it's a noun, count noun, it's plural. But if it's like a non-count noun, it's singular. Okay, so here soldiers is count noun, so we say 1/4 of the country's soldiers are in the war-torn area. Okay, there you go. I'll be presenting my videos this way with applications or real test question and stuff like that. So I hope you learned something today. I'll be going to upload more videos like this, so please do. Don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel, Teacher Seppi, and don't forget to also press that bell icon for the notification of my future videos po. And then here's a page ko, please do share this video. This is not just like sharing it for your own benefit, but also for others to benefit from it, especially those who have problems in dealing with this kind of concepts. Okay, so thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.